I can't believe you guys don't think that's funny.
I was writing out like cringy jokes. Like what do you call an alligator vet?
Investigator.
Yeah.
It's too early.
That gave me so much joy.
It's too early for bad jokes.
All right.
Connor.
Today we're playing Heads Up 7 Up. No, I'm just kidding. Today we are going to learn about Korea. I hope you guys are all very excited. We are not going to be talking about BTS, unfortunately, even though Alex had some very serious comments about that. Wants to include BTS, but hey, just can't do it. Couple things. I'm sure you guys know what I'm about to say. If you're missing assignments, get them to me. Email me. Let me know if I can help you with anything. I'm more than happy to work with you guys. I do go to bed at 8 o'clock, so if you email me past 8 o'clock, you're not going to hear from me until the next day.
8 o'clock.
I get up at 5 in the morning, so I go to bed at 8 o'clock, okay? I'm like an old woman. You can tell. In my thousands of years of existence, I go to bed very early. Extra credits tonight, 11:59. If you're doing it, get it in. I'm not going to grade it too harshly. It's extra credit. I don't think I grade that harshly, so you guys should be doing pretty okay. If you want to do a hard copy, you're more than welcome to do a hard copy. You can bring it in to me tomorrow if you're coming in. I had another student do a hard copy, so otherwise just submit it. Make sure that you do just everything it says in the rubric. You'll be golden. Today we're going to go over section 3. Tomorrow we're going to watch a video for most, probably all of the period, covering one of the individuals we're talking about today. But we are going to do a lot of discussion posting. So I posted on your chapter 12 in the posts under the channel chapter 12. I called it section 3 comments. Basically, if I ask you a question and I say post your answer, just post your answer. You guys are going to get 5 points every time we do a discussion thing like this. So it's basically 3 points. All you have to do is post. And they don't have to be right. They just have to be you actively thinking about this. And that's what we're going to focus on. That way you guys aren't typing up papers. You're not doing that kind of stuff. We're just going to do little stuff. And bonus points are in play, ladies and gentlemen. So if I ask someone to share their discussion post, you can either share it of your own free will and get a bonus point, or I can call on you and get no bonus points, still have to talk. Up to you. I don't really care either way. With that, let's get started. Let me see here. I will share my screen for y'all online. You guys, can you guys see that okay? If you want to turn the other light off, you're more than welcome to. That's up to you. All right. What are you guys over here? All right. Here we go. This little map is a really cute map I found of Korea. This is current. This is currently what it looks like. So if you guys saw the movie Train to Busan, that's where it is, over there in the little bottom corner. But that is a modern map of Korea. The question that I want you guys to think about for this whole section is this question that's posted. You guys are going to also post your initial thoughts on this after we cover a little bit of the next section, like the next slide. But I want you to think about this. What aspects of Korean location do you think is going to impact its development and culture? What I mean is physically, where Korea is located. How do you think going forward it's going to affect where people live? How do you think it's going to affect what they eat, what they study, what they, how their trade is, who they interact with internationally? things like that. That's what I want you to think about, okay? We're going to look at a map. We're talking, and all of Korea because it's not split into twos yet. So here we go. That's the question I want you guys to think about. Absorb it, and let's move forward with geography. There's our map. That is North and South Korea right now. The map just shows a current split of the two. However, it still has very, very, very similar borders to what we were talking about back in the day with what we're going to cover. But I want you guys to focus on its location specifically with Russia, China, and Japan. Okay? It is south. It's the south of Asia. It's a peninsula. So you guys, it's like Florida. Now they call Florida the Panhandle of the United States. This is like the Panhandle of Asia. Okay, it's made up of that one landmass, and you guys can see those little islands that are poking off of it. I thought there was another island, but it was just a thing on my screen. Over here is one. But we also are going to see it in close proximity. It's right here by China. It's separated by a mountain range and the Ural River. And it is very close to Japan over here and Russia up in the corner there. Even early Koreans had migrated from both Siberia and northern Manchuria. That's during the Stone Age. That's why we have people in Korea today, is because of that migration north. Low mountains are going to cover 70% of the peninsula. Can we farm on mountains? No, why not? Steep, right? You're not going to grow a lot of corn on a mountain face. But so we have a lot of mountain ranges, even the big mountain range, Tibet. That's that one we're calling there. It's a very important mountain range. That's why I have that little acronym there. And it is going to cause a lot of smaller hilly mountain chains to split off of it. It's going to run on the eastern coast from north to south. So eastern coast, north to south. I think that's eastern coast, yeah. Anyway, so that's where we're going to see that. Most people are going to live in the coastal plains. Why? Because of those mountain ranges. Okay, because it is hard to farm on mountain ranges. All right. Here's our question again, and I want you guys to post your initial thoughts here before we talk about it. So again, the second time we're looking at this, what aspects of Korean location do you think is going to impact the development and culture? Put it under the Chapter 12 channel under its Section 3 comments or Section 3 discussion, something like that. What do you think the location for both its proximity to those other three countries, where people coagulate, all of those, where do you think those are going to impact development and culture? Okay. I'll give you guys like 2-3 minutes, and then we're going to start to share those. Also, guys, too, if you're stumped here, think about agriculture. And if you're an island, what's going to be your main source of food? Riley, do you want to share?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I just said that they're probably going to become like fishers and they're going to use the sea for their food source, like eat a lot of seafood and probably develop their culture through the cultures of the surrounding countries.
Yeah, really good. Hannah, go ahead. I don't know if Hannah's mic is working. Her hand is up. But anybody else?
Oh,
Go
can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, it was off on my phone
You're
or
okay.
on my computer. You're good. I said the climate will affect the aspects
Okay.
because like, the weather, if it's rainier, then they can't plant certain things.
Right, okay. Anybody else have anything they want to share? What do you think? Any other aspects that you want to cover?
I said that they'll probably do a little bit of hunting too, not just fishing.
Yeah, all right. Very, very good thoughts, guys. Anybody have any idea on how the government is going to evolve? So you think there's going to be a lot of like trade with like Japan and China? Okay. Do we think that there's going to be any influence in how their government is structured at all due to the close proximity, or do you guys think it's not going to matter much? Probably will. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to add bonus points in for you guys talking. Yeah, so we are going to see a lot of those. Everything you guys said is pretty spot on there. We are going to see a lot of influence from China specifically. We are going to see them becoming a fishing community. So Korea is going to have a really, really high influence of fishing. It's going to be the reason that a lot of Korean cuisine today is seafood. Just because they are a peninsula, you're going to see